Hey there, welcome to your yoga practice. My name is Sarah and I'll be guiding you through today's flow. Whatever brought you to your mat today, you've made it. You've selected a video. We're going to flow, breathe, connect, end up in Shavasana, which is the whole point of our practice, so we can integrate everything that we're going to have learned through our practice. We'll get started today at the back of our mat in child's pose. Big toes come together, knees go out wide. Ground down the sit bones and begin to crawl yourself forward in between the legs. This is the very first posture, so there's no need to go to any crazy depth. Just allow yourself to arrive, transition from whatever happened today, this week, this month, this year, and not yet worrying about what's to come after this in the days, weeks, months ahead. It's already past. The future's not here yet. You're on your mat. Be here. Arrive. Once you have physically gotten into the posture, let's see if we can bring the mind to the practice as well. Start to notice your breath. What does it sound like? What does it feel like? Your next inhale, carry it deeper down to the belly. Feel the torso press against the thighs, and exhale out the mouth. One more like that. Hold it. Exhale, let it go. Seal the lips and hang out in this child's pose for 2 or 3 more rounds of breath. There's no rush to go anywhere else. Intentionally starting slow. 1 more round of breath. Look towards the front of your mat. Make your way to tabletop. Hands press down, knees come in underneath the hips, pressing through the fatty part, inner part of the hand. Waistline up and in. Couple rounds of cat-cow. Let's wake up the spine. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, press away, cat. Spine towards the ceiling or the sky. 2 more. Inhale. Really deepen and slow down that breath. Exhale, clear it out, hollow out the belly. Think armpits to hips. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Back to neutral tabletop. Fingers go 45 degrees to face the long edge of your mat. Rock side to side for a moment. A little bit of a wrist stretch. And they face back towards the front of your mat. Left knee comes in a little bit centered. Take 3 hip circles with your right leg. Just begin to feel that right hip joint. Keep pressing down through the hands, spread the shoulders. Just being curious about how your right hip is doing today. Drop that down. This time, left knee, little hip circles. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, nothing big. Just seeing how the hip is doing. Keep the shoulders spreading down the back. 1 more round of breath. Beautiful. Drop that left knee down. This time, keep walking the fingertips to face towards the back of the knees. If that's too much, go back to the long edges of the mat. Just want to get a little bit of a wrist stretch. Take little circles. After being on the hands, we don't often stretch this part of our body, but we do a lot. Texting, computers, cooking, picking kids, all the things. Breathe into the front side. And walk the fingers back towards the front of the mat. Inhale, pull the heart forward, cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Take whatever movement you need here. Maybe spread the feet to the long edges of the mat. Keep pressing through the hands. This is our first one. So again, nothing crazy yet. Just explore the sensations in this posture in your body. Deepen, Create some flow with your breath. One more round. Look towards the front of your mat. Feet meet the hands. Forward fold, however many baby steps you need to get there. As you arrive, inhale, head lifts. Exhale, fold. Press down through the feet all the way up to standing. Reach the arms, big, big, big. Exhale, baby back bend. All that means is the heart goes up as the sit bones reach towards the heels. Squeeze your legs. Inhale up to standing. And exhale, hands down through the heart into the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sun A to bring it back to downward facing dog all the way down. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Hold this for a moment. Inhale. And exhale, straight back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward behind the back of the right wrist. Left foot comes down 45 degrees. Getting ready for warrior one. Inhale, come on up and straighten this right leg for a pause. Press strongly through that pinky edge of the back foot. And ideally, our hips would be able to point perfectly straight towards the front of the mat, but that's a lot. So think about your left ribs towards your right knee. Once you have that sensation, inhale and exhale. Come on down, bend this right knee. Warrior one legs. On your next inhale, lift the arms up and stay in warrior one. Squeeze the back leg. Think about lifting your ribs off your hips. One more round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Hands come down on the inside of the right foot. Get on the ball of your back foot so you're in a wider stance runner's lunge. Maybe scoot your right foot further out so it lines up at the long edge of your mat. Take 2 rounds of breath in lizard. Hips are heavy. You got it. One more. Big transition here. Press down so much through the hands that you can play with bringing your right leg back to the back of the mat to meet the left. You're in a plank. Inhale and exhale. Press back, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath here. Squeeze the arms. Externally rotate as if the armpits could kiss. Heels are reaching towards the mat. One more. This time, left foot steps forward behind the left wrist, so it's a shorter stance. Back foot turns down 45-ish degrees. Come on up and straighten that front leg. Same thing, take the time to set up this posture. Pinky edge of the back foot, grounding down, squeezing both legs. And now we're thinking right ribs towards that left knee. Inhale and exhale, bend into this left leg, warrior one legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Stay for the exhale, settle in. Hips are going very slightly to the right, pressing evenly into the 4 corners of that front foot. One more round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Hands come on the inside of the left foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Scoot the left foot to the long edge of the mat. Lizard pose. Hips are heavy, shoulders are down the back. How is your breath? One more round here. Press down so much through the hands that the left leg can reach back towards the back of the mat in a plank pose. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here. Starting to get some strength in the legs, flow of the breath. Remember that the breath is the most important thing. If at any time your breath gets shorter or choppy, allow that to be your signal that you've gone too far. It's okay to try something and recognize that's a bit too much and come back out. We care about the breath. Everything else is extra. One more round of breath. Look towards the front of your mat. Baby steps or a hop or a jump. Forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. And exhale, baby back bend. Open up the hip flexors. Squeeze the legs. Feel your spine press into your back. One more round here. Inhale up to standing. And exhale, hands down to the heart. And they can stay there. Right foot stays planted. Left knee comes up towards the chest. Feel your balance today. And balance changes every day. Yesterday, you might have had perfect balance. Today, you might not. It's totally fine. Squeeze that right leg. Inhale and exhale. Transition through warrior three. Left leg goes back. Torso comes parallel with the floor. Squeeze both legs. Inhale and exhale. Plant that top foot down. Pyramid legs. Two straight legs. Squeezing, lifting. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, cactus the arms and bring them behind the back into a bind. That can be palms on top of each other, maybe grab opposite elbows. Wherever you are, open the heart space. Inhale and exhale, coming down into pyramid, halfway down. Kneecaps are lifting. Waistline is up and in. Strong breaths, two just like this. Press down into the feet, one more. Inhale, come on up. Keep the bind as you turn 180 degrees to face towards the back of your mat. Resituate your feet so you're on train tracks, not a tightrope. From here, coming down into warrior one once again. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bend this left knee, taking warrior one. Maybe scooting that front foot forward. Squeeze the back leg. You're welcome to stay here. There's a lot happening in warrior one. Or inhale. And once again, exhale, take a bind. Shoulders are down, heart space is open. There's a lot happening here. Or inhale. Exhale, torso comes down, humble warrior on the inside of the left knee. Hips are going slightly to the right. Legs are strong, solid foundation, so the heart space can be soft and surrendered. Finding the steadiness and the ease. One more round of breath wherever you are. Inhale. And exhale, hands come down on the inside of the left foot, quarter turn towards the right, taking wide leg forward fold. Get the toes and heels in one line. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, bend down. Spread the sit bones. Squeeze the legs. 2 rounds of breath. Reconnect, come back, one more. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, quarter turn towards the front of your mat. Runner's lunge, right knee is bent. Inhale. And exhale, play with the balance as you bring your back foot to meet your front foot, forward fold. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, bend. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach. Keep that length as you exhale, baby back bend. 1 round of breath like this. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Left side. Left foot stays planted. Right knee comes up and towards the chest. Feel your balance. Balance is different day to day, and also left and right side of the body. Keep pressing into the ball of that left foot. Spine is as straight as possible. Head going towards the ceiling or the sky. Inhale. Exhale, transition through warrior three. Right leg comes back behind you. Torso comes down. Think capital T. Squeeze muscle to bone. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Drop that back foot down. 2 straight legs. Getting ready for pyramid. Resituate yourself. Again, same thing here. Right ribs towards the left knee. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, take a cactus with the arms and try to bind opposite hand or opposite elbow. If you remember, should feel a little funky. We don't tend to change the grip. We're creatures of habit, but we use our practice to kind of observe those habits. Anyway, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, come on down halfway into pyramid. Think about lengthening your spine. Crown of the head forward, feet pressing down. Legs are squeezing. Work them a little bit more than you want to. Keep the breath deep, 1 or 2 more rounds. Inhale. Last exhale, slow it down. Inhale, back up to standing. And 180-degree turn, keeping the bind just for a moment, getting ready for warrior one, facing the back of the mat once again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend down into this front knee as the back pinky edge of the foot is pressing into the mat. Warrior one legs. You could stay in warrior one like this, plenty going on. Or inhale. Exhale, cactus and take a bind. Again, try to grab the opposite hand, elbow. Heart space is open. Lots happening here. Squeeze inner thighs together. You're welcome to stay or inhale. Exhale, drop it down, humble warrior on the inside of this right knee. If you noticed your hips went out to the right, bring them back, slightly hugging towards the left. Press down into the earth. Use that support to open up your heart space. Be soft and surrender. 1 more round of breath. Inhale. And wherever you are, drop the hands on the inside of the right foot, quarter turn towards the left, wide leg forward fold. Toes and heels in one line. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend. The inner ankles are hugging in. Kneecaps are lifting. A little bit more weight in the balls of your feet. 2 rounds of breath here. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, quarter turn back towards the front of your mat, runner's lunge. Inhale. And exhale, big step or baby steps. Back foot meets the front foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine, hips back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Get some length in the side body. And exhale, baby back bend. Relax your glutes, but squeeze your legs. Breathe into the front. Inhale. Last exhale here. Inhale, back up to standing. And exhale, hands down through the heart and to the sides. All right, let's take advantage of our hips opening up. Let's do tree. Starting on the right side, just facing you, so have a little bit of a better view. You can say facing the front of your mat. Go wherever you want. Left leg down, right knee in towards the chest. Hands can be at the heart to start. Once again, find your balance. Once you have it, take your version of tree. This is tree. Ball of the foot down, ankle in towards the calf. This can be tree up into the inner part of the calf or up into the thigh. As long as we're not on the knee, find your version of tree today. Feeling all the shakes and wobbles. And once you have it, maybe begin to play with your branches. Remember, you are just a kid in an adult body. So if you fall, there's no judgment, no criticism. You don't get a trophy for holding tree. All it means is that you tried. So 2 more rounds of breath. Think about externally rotating that right hip. 1 more. Beautiful. Hands come towards the heart. Lift that right knee for a moment. And exhale, drop it down, close the eyes. Feel all the sensations from your standing leg. And other side. Tree on the left. Left knee comes in towards the chest. Feel your balance. And from here, take your version of tree today. That might mean ball of the foot down, ankle being touched by the heel. Or it can be up into the calf or into the inner thigh. Find your version. And again, acknowledge that the left side is different than the right. And once you find your balance, begin to play with your branches, being gentle and calm with yourself and having fun. It's not that serious, it's just some yoga. One more round of breath. Press everything into the midline. Hands come back to the center. Squeeze that left leg in for a moment and drop it down. Close the eyes. Beautiful. Let's bring this down to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Ride the exhale all the way down. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank. Inhale and exhale. Knees come down, big toes come together, coming back into child's pose. Hips come down, settle in. Notice if your breath has become deeper, a sense of flow, almost like waves of the ocean. The inhales come in with intention, with power, with strength. And the exhales, they recede, they clear a little bit slower than you think, making space for the next inhale. 2 more rounds of breath here. Knowing that the rest is just as important as the work. Slightly lift the torso so we can thread the left arm underneath the right. Maybe bringing your right hand underneath your head. Begin to breathe into your back here. Keep both sit bones heavy. A little bit of a twist. Unwind nice and slow. Left arm comes in front of you so you can thread your right arm underneath. Same thing, maybe bringing the head to rest on the left hand. 3 rounds of breath here. Beginning to slow things down. Breathe into your hips. Unwind. Lift the torso up onto the knees. Take a moment to bring the knees together. Palms face up. Roll the shoulders, tuck the chin. Pause for a moment. How are you doing? Let's bring this down to our back. You can swing the legs or crawl forward, whatever you need to do to get down onto your back. Legs go long. Come on down. Feet plant, knees up towards the ceiling, taking bridge once or twice. Inhale, feel the spine press down. And exhale, press through the feet to lift the sit bones. Inhales bring you down. Exhale, press up and away. Inner thighs spiraling together and down. We'll do one more. Inhale. And exhale, press up and away. Drop everything down towards the mat. The knees come up into like a floating tabletop just for a moment, crossing the right leg on top of the left. Taking a twist from here. If you don't like this, I'll cue how to get out of it. Scoot the hips slightly to the right and drop everything over to the left as the arms come out wide. If you don't like this twist, uncrisscross the legs and allow the right leg to hang heavy on the left. Couple rounds of breath as we begin to slow things down. And know that as we slow down, the physical practice, the mind likes to pick up the pace. Do your best to stay here on your mat one more round. Use your core to bring everything back towards center. Resituate your hips. Uncrisscross the legs and take dead bug. That means arms and legs straight up, floating. No engagement here, just reversing the blood flow. Allow yourself to be heavy. And from here, left leg crisscrosses on top of the right. And same thing, arms come wide, slightly scoot the hips to the left, drop everything down towards the right. If you don't like this twist, you can plant the left leg on top of the right, just uncrisscross. Hear the sound of your breath behind your nose. Heart space is open. 1 or 2 more rounds of breath here. Once you feel even on this side, use your core to bring everything back towards center. Resituate your hips in line with your shoulders. Uncrisscross the legs, and once again, take dead bug. Hang heavy for a moment. Tuck the chin to lengthen the back of the neck. From here, the knees come down in towards your chest. Interlace the fingers on top of the shins. Pull everything down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. Soles of the feet come together. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. Opening up the inner thighs towards the sky or the ceiling. Maybe bringing your right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart. Last bit of connection as we begin to close the practice. Hands can stay where they are or allow them to come out, take up space, palms face up. Legs go out long, arriving in our final posture, Shavasana. And this is it. All the effort, the engagement, the intention is now complete. And we're in this final posture that now asks for no intention, no engagement, just simply being. Sometimes this is the hardest posture of all. To be still, to be here. Allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm and do your best to stay still. It'll be over before you know it, but give your body, your mind, the opportunity to integrate everything we just did. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to your body. Any sounds around you, the rise and fall of your lungs. Fingers and toes, bring some movement into them. Maybe knock your head side to side. Reawakening without disturbing the peace you hopefully cultivated in your Shavasana. Knees make their way in towards your chest, rolling over to one side, pausing for a moment in fetal posture. In this final posture of vulnerability and surrender, but you've arrived in it from a place of strength and courage. It's no easy task to show up to your yoga practice, but you did it. Come on up, comfortable seat. One leg crisscrosses in front of the other. Sit bones ground down. Feel the length of your spine, palms come together, Anjali Mudra. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. May the light and love in me honor, expand, and grow the light and love in you. Bowing forward, sealing the practice. Beautiful job. So nice flowing with you. Feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling after that practice. And subscribe to my channel if you want more of these outdoor yoga flows like what we had today in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. Flow with you again soon. See ya.